Hey everybody, welcome to the adventures of the Oklahoma Grunt Man. Hope you're having a wonderful Monday. Just wanted to wish Deb a happy birthday here this morning. Her Brahms. I bought her breakfast this morning. And after we get done here, we're going to go fill the car up with gas and we're going to get our day trip started. We'll bring you along and we'll show you what adventures we get into today. But yep, just wanted to wish Deb a happy birthday, and we're getting our day started, so we'll talk to you later. Hey everybody, it's 9:15 in the morning. Deb and I got everything packed up. Deb actually even has a load of clothes on the clothesline before we left. We went out and got breakfast for Deb this morning, and now we're on our way to Winoka, Oklahoma. They got a neat railroad museum, well, historical society museum. It's got airplanes and trains, and it's a very historical town in Oklahoma. A lot of famous aviators flew into there. Charles Lindbergh, Amelia Earhart. It was a central hub for passenger trains heading west. Of course, it's not anything anymore for as far as the railroad, other than a lot of trains go through there yet. The same trains that run from Woodward here go up through Winoka, and it's about a 40-minute trip for us to get there. But Deb and I decided to do something for her birthday, and we brought the little grill along and some hot dogs and watermelon. We're going to have a little picnic lunch. We'll find a little shady area somewhere to park, and I'm sure they got a city park we can go to. But yeah, we're just going to enjoy the day, and wherever we end up going, that's what we're going to end up doing. The other thing we really want to go see is the museum, and then after that, we might run over to Freedom, Oklahoma, and show you guys that. But we don't really have anything planned other than going and getting our day trip started. We're not going to be in any hurry. We got all day to do whatever we want to do. It's going to be hot, but hopefully we can find a nice shady area, and I'm sure the museum will be air conditioned. I didn't even look to see if it was open today. Heck, we might get over there and it won't even be open. But it is what it is. We're still going to go out and enjoy our day no matter what happens. I've never been over here to Winoka. It's just happened to see a video on it on YouTube and seen they had the railroad museum there, and you guys know I'm a real railroad kind of nut. Anything with planes, trains, or automobiles, I love it. So yeah, this is going to be right up my alley. Hopefully I can get you guys even some train video of the freight trains that are coming through there. I know a lot of you guys like to see the train videos. But anyway, we're on our way. Says we got about 34 minutes yet to get there. But like I say, we're not in any hurry. We're going to just do whatever we want to do. And I'm not going to be rush to the next place. Like I say, we don't have anything to rush us to get back home by a certain time of the day. So anyway, you guys, hope you guys enjoy this video today. Plan on getting you guys a lot of video, and we're just Gonna let Deb enjoy her birthday. We do got birthday cake at home for her. I got her angel food cake and made up some strawberries to put on top. So we'll probably do that this evening when we get back home. But anyway, we're going to just go enjoy the day. So God bless you guys, and we'll talk to you later. Hey everybody, we're just coming into Winoka here. I'll probably find a place to pull over and put in the GPS find where the museum is at. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Winoka isn't that big. This is my first time ever being here, so.
In 1,000 feet, sharp right onto East Elm Street.
Look at that limousine pickup.
That's cool.
It's a Ford F-350 limousine edition. I should turn around and get that in a video. I think I'll find a place to pull over
Look at
here.
that.
Yeah, old gun.
That's
Looks like a
cool.
barbecue.
It's a grill.
I'm going to pull over here and punch in the coordinates to the museum, and we'll see what we can find out on that. Hey everybody, I guess I should have done more research. The museum is only open on Saturdays from 1 to 4. It's not open very long. But we're still going to make a day of it. We're probably still going to go out by there. Maybe we'll sit and wait for a train to come by and get you guys some train video. But I'm going to go back and see if I can video that Ford pickup limousine. I'll get that in a short video also. And then we're going to just see what else we can do. Yeah, we'll just drive around and get you some video of the town here. And then we'll just see where else we want to go. And we're just going to go and make a day of it. So
I'd say where the museum is so we can go buy it.
yeah, we're going to go buy it. But first I'm going to go do this pickup. This is called the Zook's Country Market. It don't look like it's even open anymore, but
It must be this door there.
this is the limousine that I was telling you about. It's a Ford F-350 Super Duty limousine edition. Hey everybody, just really wanted to show you more of this. It's a pretty neat looking pickup turned into a limousine. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Somebody stuck a lot of work into this. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Hey everybody, we're here at the Railroad and Air Museum. Unfortunately, it's closed today, but They do have an old locomotive there. The old Santa Fe Railroad depot. But unfortunately it's closed. I won't be able to go inside today, so we're going to have to come back over on a Saturday. Here's a little bit of information on the city of Winoka here. I'll record this and you guys can pause it if you want to read it. It's pretty cool. The main line tracks are still operational. But yeah, it's pretty cool. We're gonna have to come back over here on a Saturday sometime and check out the museum. There's another sign over here I'll get for you guys. I'll try and get my shadow out of the way. But this was a major hub for the Santa Fe Railroad in its heyday. And yeah, it's pretty neat. I'm definitely going to make it back over here on a Saturday. Don't know when yet, but there's another sign over here. I'll let you guys, you can pause and read these if you want. But back in the day, Winoka was the place to be if you were traveling by air or railroad. So, but we'll come back over here another day and catch you guys a better video of it. We're still going to enjoy the day and just make the best of what we can do. We might run back out to the state park. Not sure yet what we're going to do. But yeah, Deb stayed in the car. Again, there's a Hudson Bay Railway engine. And one last look at the museum here in the depot. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll talk to you later. I guess we'll just drive around Winoka here for a little bit and show you a little bit of the town. Looks like they have an operational grain elevator here yet. say it's not a very big town. I'll have to look up the population and I'll put it in the video here. When we get done in the town here, we might run back out to the state park there and check it out. We got plenty of time to go do whatever we want to do now, especially since the museum's not open. Looks like
The
the
sweeper, because he's not paying attention.
street sweepers out sweeping the streets. A lot of old architecture buildings here. I'm guessing they're dated back to the 1920s. I'm guessing a lot of these old buildings. It just looks like they're a really old ice cream shop, pizza place, city hall. Really neat looking old church here. I don't know if it's a church anymore, but it was at one time. Really neat looking building. But now it looks like we're headed out into the residential area. Looks like a fairly nice town. I mean, the houses are old, but they seem well maintained. Another neat old building. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm guessing it's a town of not more than 4,000 people. But I'll definitely check it out. It looks like there's quite a few homes sitting empty. I don't know what income they have around here other than local businesses. I don't know if there's any industry around or what, but another big neat building here off to the right. Don't know what it was in its heyday, but looks like a pretty neat old building. Oh, it's a church, yeah. It's a Methodist church. Winoka Methodist Church. But anyway, I think that's about it for Winoka as far as this town goes. I think we're going to run back out to the state park once and check it out. And we'll catch up with you when we get out there. Hey everybody, we just checked out Little Sahara State Park. I wasn't real impressed with it. I mean, if you're into dune buggies and sand rails and all that, I think that would be a really neat place for you. But I'm not into that. I don't dirt bike ride. I don't have a sand rail or dune buggy of any kind. But they got some really neat sand dunes out there. I guess that's why it's called Little Sahara. There's a lot of sand. They do have a lot of parking or camping area, but there's no shade. I mean, every campground is out in the wide open. You better have a camper with a good air conditioner if you're going this time of the year. But yeah, I think they do a lot of business there with side-by-sides and four-wheelers and dirt bikes. And I guess if you're into that, it would be a lot of fun, but it wasn't anything I was really interested in. But now we're going to go over to Freedom, Oklahoma. It's another half hour from here. We might stop at Alabaster Caverns. That's another state park. But we'll definitely go check out Freedom. Freedom, I've been there. It's a really neat old town. I mean, it's pretty much an old west town. So yeah, we're gonna go check that out, and like I say, we might stop at Alabaster Caverns. I've never been there. I've been by it, but I've never stopped and seen it. Heard a lot about it. So we'll pick it up when we get to Freedom, I guess, and we'll talk to you later. Hey everybody, we're sitting here waiting for the train going across. He's not going very fast. He'll end up going through Woodward eventually. Don't know how long he is or how long we're going to have to sit here. But looks like he's just getting moving. Like he might have been parked here for a little bit. So far it's all been JB Hunt containers. But yeah, I just wanted to show this to you. He's not going very fast at all. So he is gaining a little speed, but I think he's been probably sitting, waiting. Either had to wait for another train or
Coming now.
they switched crews. Yeah, here comes the end now. But look, yeah, it looks like they're just getting started for the day. Yeah, they got 2 pusher engines. I don't know how many they had on the beginning of the train, but yeah, they got a couple of pusher engines. So it must be a pretty long train. Burlington Northern Santa Fe. Years ago, Burlington Northern and then Santa Fe, they combined. Burlington Northern used to have green engines, and the Santa Fe had the orange and yellow. Yeah, they're pouring the cobs to the engines. You can hear them pushing. So. If you didn't know, an engine like that, a train engine, pushes just as hard as it pulls in reverse. I mean, there's no difference going backwards or forwards. They have the same power either way. But anyway, we're on our way to freedom now, so
for 11 miles.
we'll talk to you later. Hey everybody, we're just coming into Freedom, Oklahoma. It's not a very big town. We'll just drive around here. They got a really neat main street. It's just almost like an old west town. I'm not sure the population. Again, I'll look it up and I'll put it in the video here for you guys. It's getting to be about 11:15. We might look around here and see if we can find a city park and a place where we can find some shade and get set up to cook lunch. We'll take you around the city of Freedom as much as we can here. Yeah, this is kind of the main street area here. The buildings are all like old wood buildings. They got a saloon, the fire department, Cattleman's Cafe. Looks like it might be closed. Oh yeah, there's a nice little park right here. I think they got a shelter up there.
Right there.
Yeah, we might come back to this little shelter area here and set up our stove and make some breakfast. This is our lunch. Yeah, this is the school here, I believe, off to my right. Methodist Church. But it is a pretty neat little town. Got some beautiful homes here. We seen one coming into town that was kind of built right into the side of a hill. It's a beautiful home. Deb and I were just talking, it would be nice to have like 80 acres out there in the countryside and build a nice log cabin back in there and be away from everybody. It would be pretty cool to do that. Yeah, we're just out here enjoying ourselves. Just got out of the house for the day and getting to see some stuff that Deb has never seen yet. I've been over here to Freedom, but it's just a cool little town. I don't mind coming over here at all. But yeah, I think we're going to go back to that little park and stop for lunch, and then we might check out Alabaster Caverns. And then we'll see what else we can find to do today. So, just a pretty neat town. I'm sure there's a lot of history in Freedom. I know they do have a big rodeo over here, just like Woodward. The town offices, post office. Yeah, we're going to stop here at the little park and we're going to go set up for lunch and take a little break here. We'll bring you guys along with it. Hey everybody, at this little park they got a cowboy monument here. It's called the Cimarron Cowboy. And it's just kind of a tribute to all the old settlers of the cowboys here, I guess. Kind of cool. I'll let you kind of read that if you want. I guess it tells a little bit of history of the little city here, a little town. So just wanted to show this to you. It's pretty cool. Hey everybody. We're just going to make a little simple lunch here. We're just doing cheese, smoked sausages, and chips. And we brought water with us. It's just kind of fun to do this instead of stopping somewhere to eat. So yeah, we're just going to do this little picnic lunch and just enjoy ourselves. So we'll talk to you later. Hey everybody, our hot dogs are just about done, so we're going to enjoy our lunch and then we'll decide what else we're going to do, and we'll talk to you later. God bless. Hey everybody, we got our lunch served up. It's kind of a nice little park here. It's peaceful. There's nobody around, but we were sitting here and there's not a cloud in the sky except the one that's right over the shelter house, and it was just sprinkling. We could hear it hitting the roof. One cloud in the sky and it's raining, but there's a chance of rain this evening, so hopefully this will turn into some better rain. But Deb and I are just trying to create some memories here, and I'm trying to make her birthday as good as possible. We just wanted to get out of the house and be by ourselves and just enjoy the day. So yeah, we're just making the best of it, and we'll bring you along as much as we can. Talk to you later. God bless. Hey everybody, we decided to head over to Buffalo, Oklahoma. It's not much either, but it's starting to get very warm out, so we decided not to do too many more outside activities. It's the car says 92 already, so yeah, we're just going to head over to Buffalo and check that out. Just enjoy the scenery of the countryside. There's the rodeo arena. It's about another 30 minutes to Buffalo, so we're just gonna make a trip, see countryside that we've never been to. I've been to Buffalo, but I've never been on this route that we're going to right now. So I've never been this direction to Buffalo. So yeah, we're just going to enjoy the day out here, and we stopped and went to a little gas station there in Freedom and did a potty break and got a couple of cold drinks, and we just decided to head over to Buffalo, and then we'll come back through Fort Supply. We might stop at the lake there at Fort Supply, take a look at it. Horses are eating over the fence.
I don't like the stuff they were eating.
But anyway, we'll put it on time lapse for you guys and get you some views of the scenery here. So we'll talk to you later. Hey everybody, we're just coming into Buffalo, Oklahoma. Again, Buffalo is not a very big town. I don't think Deb's ever been here to Buffalo. I'll look up and see the population, and I'll put it in the video here. Lowe's and a Dollar General. That's kind of a neat looking building.
Yeah.
City Hall.
Pharmacy. You don't have too bad houses either.
No, it looks like a pretty nice little community. Yeah, we'll take a drive around a little bit and show you some of Buffalo.
In 800 feet, you will arrive at your destination.
Yeah, a little diner. We're coming down Main Street right now.
Gas station. Buffalo Museum.
But we'll take a little trip down the residential areas. Show you a little bit of Buffalo.
This must be a daycare.
Yep, must be a daycare
Yeah,
center.
right there.
I turned the CB on because I seen a truck sitting back there. It looked like Gear Jammer's truck. From what I can remember it, I don't know if it was him or not. It was a flatbed, and he drives a flatbed. I don't know if he was in that little restaurant or where it was at, but if it was Gear Jammer, if you're watching this and you're sitting in Buffalo, Oklahoma, we went by, so I know he comes this way a lot. He goes up to Dodge City, Kansas, and he comes up this way quite a bit.
Swing back by there and see what the truck looks like. I can see it.
The trucking company on the door said Chickasha, Oklahoma, and I don't know if that was his truck or not, but that's kind of cool. I turned the CB on to see if it was him, but there was nobody in the truck, so I assumed he was in the little restaurant. But yeah, it looks like there's some nice homes here in Buffalo. It's not a big town, but it's average size. I'm going to guess at least 3,000 or 4,000 people. Maybe even a little more, I don't know. But yeah, it looks like a nice little community. Got a little city park here. Now the city park don't look very maintained, but
No.
looks like it could use some,
TLC.
yeah, some weed eating and grass control. there's nice houses and there's houses that are a little run down. That's pretty much like any little community, I guess. Got some very nice brick homes, and then you'll see one that's kind of run down a little bit. But and again, I don't know what there is for work in Buffalo. You know, what kind of industry. We know there's a big cattle lot just outside of town. We just went by. That was a huge cattle lot. They do have a Love's here, Subway. Buffalo Weekly News, advertising and printing. But here's the semi I was talking about.
No restaurant, that's repair. That's probably where he's at. Pipe and steel.
And I know he hauls pipe and steel, so.
He must be in that repair shop, if it's him.
But yeah, I'm not sure if it is, but it's kind of cool if it would be, but anyway, that was pretty much Buffalo. I think we're going to head on to Fort Supply and check it out. We might run by the lake. And look and see if anybody's fishing. Another wide load. Looks like another windmill blade coming. Yep, it's a windmill blade. But anyway, we're going to run on to Fort Supply and we'll talk to you later. everybody, we're just coming into Fort Supply, Oklahoma. We've been here many a times. The car says 100 degrees right now. I thought Deb said the feel like temperature was 103 or 104 or something like that. All I know is it's warm.
Damn hot. Get out of the car.
But we probably won't spend a whole lot of time here in Fort Supply. There's really not much here. We might drive out to the lake and drive around the lake once. But if you guys don't know, Fort Supply is an old, there used to be an actual cavalry fort here. I'm sure most of you guys have heard of General Custer, the Indian fighter. His fort was Fort Supply. It was a supply fort for the U.S. Cavalry. They got the old fort closed off. It used to be open to the public to go view it, but it's not open to the public anymore. I really wish it was, but again, I'll put the population of Fort Supply and but there's really not a lot in the city anymore. But if I don't miss the exit here, we'll go out past the lake and take a look at the lake and see if it's busy out on the lake. I wouldn't think it would be on a Monday, but there used to be a state prison here also, which is closed down. It's not open anymore either. But this corner is pretty easy to miss to go out to the lake. And if I missed it, it's no big deal, but because we've showed the lake before in the videos here, so. But evidently I missed it because I don't see the sign. But it's no big deal. Like I say, you guys have seen the lake, and we probably wouldn't get out anyway because it's terrible warm out here right now. We're both ready for some cooler weather, I know that. But anyway, we'll pick it up when we get back into Woodward. Hey everybody, hope you had a wonderful Monday. Just need to get my video finished up here. Just got in from harvesting some tomatoes and a little bit of okra. I hope Deb had a good birthday today. I tried to make it a good birthday for her. She's back working on her counter cross stitch thing right now. She's been back there most of the afternoon since we got home. But yeah, we just need to get my video finished up. We had a lot of fun today, I think. I did. I enjoyed it. It was a little disappointing the museum wasn't open, but that's my own fault. I should have done a little bit more research on it. We'll go back there on a Saturday sometime. They're open every Saturday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so we'll just wait until it cools off a little bit and then go back over again. It's not that far over there, so. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video today, and if you're new here, please consider subscribing to my channel. Like, share, comment, hit that notification bell. Check out my Amazon and Walmart wish list if you want to help support the channel in other ways. Definitely not required to do that, but it is very much appreciated if you do. And like I always say, treat everybody the way you want to be treated and make this world a better place. Keep moving towards your goals, one step at a time. Help somebody if you can. Be nice, be kind, just be the most amazing person you can possibly be. Keep the Lord in your heart. Kind of messed that up. Help somebody if you can. And always remember to dream big. Keep your dreams alive. God bless you guys. I love you, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.